Hey everybody, it's Dune. This is another episode of Factorio Megabase. Last episode, we built a new iron outpost for processing iron plate. We're going to continue to work on getting more iron ore to that this episode, and redirecting probably some more trains this direction as well. What we're trying to do is one, kind of save our original iron build. The amount of plate it has available has shrunk, and also kind of proliferate the idea of iron or plate really should be made on the borders and then brought in instead of bringing all the ore from the borders in. We've mined most of the ore in the center, big, fairly decent radius of the map, and so it's best to bring the forges to the material, then try to bring all the material in to the center of the base to be processed, and then brought outwards to the places that use it, like circuits and so forth. So, kind of with that in mind, this facility at some point probably going to be discontinued. I think I'm going to try to go with smaller 4, maybe 6 smelting facilities. 4 is probably easiest to transplant, say once this area gets mined out, to move for somewhere else, and then maybe another 4 as, and kind of bring those outwards. These facilities, they're kind of somewhat inefficient on getting the ore trains to the mining outposts within the greater outposts. Like, there's a bunch of trains ready here with ore, but there's 4 of them without a train in them. There should be a train in each one, and there's not. And it's just because of the inefficiencies of the train network trying to get an ore train to each. So, with that in mind, I'm not moving this one probably today, but moving would be, building the new ones today. Right now, I just want to get more iron ore to this one, and then from there, like I said, get more of the iron trains going to it. And then also we might start working on a new one down in this area. And then, because there is a need for iron ore in the lower area, batteries, sulfuric acid, to name at least a couple that could use iron ore directly, or iron plate. Can't remember, solar panels need them? No. They need steel circuits and copper. And steel kind of is, continues to be in demand, would probably be the right use of that product. We are currently, I think, maintaining. We haven't gotten ahead. I was kind of hoping when we built these 4, it would put us over the edge. And maybe we will go kind of with this whole steel, the same thing we're doing with iron to do with steel, and move that further outwards. The reason I built this one here, I had that idea of moving it elsewhere, is just that we had the steel trains here, and it was kind of easier to route them to a new build within the same region than to build another one and then kind of like what I'm doing with the new iron is routing. I've taken several of the green circuit trains that do iron, and I kind of could do some more, like this one here. He's just loaded up with iron, and he's literally taking a horrible route, because here's the iron loader. He probably came all the way up and around and down to get to this iron loader. Might as well grab it from up north, and then, so if we did that, iron load northwest, Tarifal, and then ditch that one. And he's kind of doing that anyways, instead of kind of doing a weird loop to get, you know, from here up and around to get in this entrance. So we can kind of look at that for more of these iron trains. See how many more are still being... this one actually could head there right now. He's on his way out of the green circuit build. And just a couple more here. This one's on his way to... I wonder if I can just do... you have to research every time. Whoops. And then there's another one. He was already loaded, so I didn't do him first. This one. But after he unloads, see, he went the right way. He came up from the iron building, came up this way. But if we can limit this facility to those trains that need iron in this area, like steel, then we decrease the amount of traffic that's going back and forth right here, because this is kind of a somewhat of a bottleneck, you know, as trains try to come up here, and then it's really the ones that try to make hard turns, hard to the left on these circles that are a little more difficult. I think moving all these green circuit trains to this new facility is the right thing to do. But now we'll need to increase the production here. 4 trains is not going to hold in the long run. Right now we do have at least 2 that are ready to load up. This one's a dummy, so can't look at that for a hint on how we're doing. And we do have actually quite a bit on hand, like 180, almost 200,000 on hand. But if we got some more iron ore going there, then we could feel safer, or feel more secure. And see, that's kind of neat. Is like, I mean, literally only have 4 trains. We started that last night, kind of supplying several iron plate trains. It's because the iron ore is right here. They don't have to go very far to get smelted. So the idea is sound. We just kind of do some. I mean, I know I'm going to look at that many times. It's hate building an outpost just for it, but it's technically over 2 million with productivity level. So let's grab some supplies. Roboports. Okay, sometimes forget those guys. And I suppose I have enough for 2 more sets of robots. Oh, I suppose I'll need a cargo wagon because I didn't bring enough room for adding more trains. So let's drop some of these supplies in there. Give me a few more miners, and we will see enough for 4 new trains. How many bots? We only have enough for 3 trains, or 3 outposts. We'll take a couple more. Chess. And roboports. We only have 1 on hand. Should increase that. Surprised we have so many pump jacks compared to that, so. So I can drop the 10 I have in the bots if we need 10 more. Only brought me 1. Come on, bots. You can do it. Forget where I'm making roboports. It's not there. It's somewhere in the lower part of the base. This was originally a multiplayer map, and I didn't build this one. That's our modules. Mark that. Actually, I have 2 that modules. And this modules. So that's the thing when you have multiplayer, people do something that's already been done elsewhere. So where's the roboports? I don't know, do I already have them? No, I still only have 1. I'm trying to find out why I'm not getting any more. Of course, we're making more. I wish you could be like search, and the thing would map or something would tell you where things were. Like train parts. Already kind of have a train part section. But we got 2. Well, I can always make another roboport one. Surely I have. Whoops. This is the problem. Here they are. But for some reason this has no power. And of course I know why. I was tearing up my old circuit build. This used to come all the way up here, and apparently I cut wire. Always the case when you rip things up, you might rip up power. See, like, I should be getting all the green circuits I need from trains, but this is pretty insane for some reason. Why is it this backed up? It's backed up right here, and then for some reason right here it gets gaps in it. Oh, there's a red piece right there. Belts. Let's fix that. Some reds down there. And there we go. Smooth flow. Mostly smooth. See, every time this one sort of inserts there, this isn't nearly as efficient. I mean, I did design this, but it was an attempt to fix another issue. I've learned some things since I originally built this quite some time ago. How to do better unloading, but still we have pretty much full belts of circuits. This thing should not be working. But it is. Anyways, we fixed the RoboPort thing, right? I got more RoboPorts. Yes. Okay, so I am going to move to, I'm going to put one there, one there. I should do that one. Kind of like to do this because for the coals, just I don't expect it to really move until I need more coal. I mean, I have one coal outpost that's pretty much run out, but I have other ones that I'd rather, that I need to be consumed, like here. I don't know if any of these have run yet, and I can't remember, but there's another one somewhere that I wanted. So, anyways, start up here. Northwest 3 East. So all the trains we've sent up here to this outpost should be using this. So yeah, the 1 and 3 had materials, but now 1's been used up and 3's being consumed. The way I have these material flowing in, it's just literally first come, first serve. I'm not doing any circuit control. The only circuit control is whether the station is active or not, enabled. So the loading stations only are enabled if they have enough to fill a train. And then the unloading, or all of them, technically, if there's a train sitting there, they get disabled. So this will be disabled as soon as that train pulls in. And what that helps is the routing of new trains coming in. They won't even look at this in their routing because the station's disabled. It really kind of helps with that. Good, we're coming up this way, so we're going to make a left here. I'm here, and I'm going to want to stop. So let's prepare for that. And I don't really want to go after patches that are only like 200k. But at the same time, I don't want it just to sit there at all game. So I don't know if you can hear some drumming. My ears like to pound the bongos. Seriously, pound them. It's actually kind of perfect. Stations, we can handcraft a few. construction bot to deconstruct the miners that are marked for deconstruction. And the bot to do the mining. So, we'll copy this facility to name this one, and then we'll just rename it. Can't remember, 103. Yeah, okay. 103. It's the same intersection except for it's on the east side. Is that right? Not totally. This needs to also have a way to get the train in on the other side, or the train's going to go all the way around. We're going to go a long way to get to it. Oh, and I forgot to bring fuel. Yeah. That's alright, the outpost has fuel. And let's put one in there. Blinking, I guess it's just the bots flying over this. It's not a big patch, so it won't last very long, but I just want to get it lined up. Which one am I driving? Oops, train incoming. If it's heading in here or if it's driving straight. Another train coming. Expect it's turning, but it's not. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Yeah. Couldn't tell if it was going to stop or not. We kind of got to get out of this before that train I started comes running down on us, because there's no signals between us and it. Suppose we could put. I'll have to move this. Make an exit. Just trying to be that way. Beep, beep, beep radars. Right. Maybe I should have put a radar up there, but it's okay. There's one link right there, it's fine. Okay, let's go get this guy. This will be a little funky, but we can do it. So yeah, none of these are ready to load anymore. My green circuits have all used it up. Right, we're going to get some more iron ore to it now. with the mini map to kind of guess my location. I think I've overshot it. God, these trains slow down so slow. Really need to put it back there. That train's coming right at me. I'll be able to stop. Please stop, please stop. Because I think I want to back up a little bit more. So, I guess I should be putting in these intersections. This is sort of an old design. It's not that great. That should be a that. Okay, so how does that look? Just want to kind of get an idea of signals. And then this would be stone track. So that should be rail signal. But, you know, it gives a good blueprint, so it's fine. Whoa. Verify. I don't want this thing as far out as default to compared to where I put the I thought I would jump a little bit, jibe a little bit. It actually kind of works. This is 3 million. We could do 2 trains here. We could do stacker. Not far enough. So signal, rail signal there, chain signal there. Actual station have its signals. Guess we'll need power up here, huh? How's radars? There's actually power right there. Sweet. So where are we on chess and stuff? It's really the medium power poles that I'm most concerned about. I didn't bring a whole lot of them. Actually, let's do bots first. One construction bot, one storage chest. was our previous one, right? Zero, 4. Or unload. Last. Empty. Copy that. Set automatic. Alright, this coal is empty. We need to stop enabling, disabling, and send one train there, or however many it takes to unload all that. Can decon all this in the one bot. We'll take it all apart. Suppose we should have moved my train down on the other track first, but I don't think I can do this, can we? I suppose it didn't matter. I could have done this right there. Sometimes I surprise myself. Okay. Where next? Maybe this one here. Northwest, 4-1 south. Kind of like to have this track straight through. Just don't think I have enough on hand to do it in more outposts. So how many trains we got going there now? 8. And we have 8 coming for material. Now, kind of the neat thing is material takes twice as much. Iron plate stacks to 100, where iron ore only stacks to 50. So it roughly takes 2 trains to fill one, but with productivity modules, it's a little more efficient than that. I guess we are here. Big old giant. How's this being done with bots? Chores. thinking I'm going to want to mine that and kind of mine it ASAP. Kind of makes sense to do that now. If I do the stacker kind of this way, I can do both of them. I don't think I have the resources necessarily to do multiple trains. Oops, guess I'm going to back train. Set some signals in here. Kind of thought that might be blinking, and it was. Let's do a same entrance structure as before. In this case, it's going to be, how big a patch was that? 9 million. It's like 96 million. We really want to send like 5 trains there. You know, with bots and stuff, it won't be that efficient, but I suppose we can make this. Let's not do that now, but we could sort of plan on one whole train length. Oops, I passed it. Here it is. And let's give it a little padding. So we do an angle or something. Kind of a decent idea is maybe you do 2 loading stations. I don't know how much track I got to do that necessarily. This will work. signal will fit there. Maybe we should do these as chain signals. That's on the wrong side. And then, so this will be iron ore 105. 105 northwest 4 1 north. Copy, paste that. Oops. We're going to create one more. It's going to be a dummy station. To red, and this will be close, and red, 0. So then we will enable these stations when they have enough supplies. Because that's actually what these circuits on these do. Oops. I might be able to grab supplies. Guess I did have enough quadster chests. Not a whole lot. We do need more supplies though. What am I looking for? That. So. I think that's kind of overkill on roboports, but I'll leave it be. Gonna put 200 slots in here. One construction. In fact, I think I just put 2. Take one back. Yeah, let's just take all my wood. Thank you very much. You guys are so helpful. And on ER, I'll grab both those patches. Certainly does make it easy to see where the border lines on patches are. Fortunately, you can't just use it over and over again. some more miners. Power. Poles, but craft 5. I don't know if I need more than that. Okay, so if I think this can handle a number of trains. Fuel. Don't know how many we can start right now. Pieces with me, new. And I can handcraft a couple of cargo wagons. In fact, that's all I can craft. Fuel, and that. Station 105, right? 105. 105. Very full. These guys are kind of just sitting there, waiting for power. The actual train is going by my place. Can't have more roboports over on this side. Yeah, they're both. Where are you going? Really? Why? Because that signal's on the wrong side. That's why. So it didn't know it could go that way. That's alright. A little separation between it's not going to hurt. One thing to note here. This isn't an exit. Remove that. That. These. And it's not going to exit onto that. It's just an entrance. Except for I should have probably done that before I put my track. Or I should have moved my train off of there before I removed it, is what I'm trying to say. We can back onto these though. But we can't because we removed those as well. Whoops. That's right, we can temporarily re-add it. So I can get on the proper side of the track. Something we, whoops, keep going. I don't want this to get ore on it. Move that piece. We forgot to add signals to these area. And we forgot to enable disable these trains. These ones. Dink. And these are only enabled when, oops, enable disable when everything greater than or equal to station. So this one should be full. And this one isn't anymore, and so that's why it's disabled. Okay, now we can head back to base and start a couple more of those trains. So I forgot to, actually I didn't forget. I sent a train here to consume the last bit of this. And we're going to rename that as empty. And then send that train away. And then we can delete this off the arm. This track sort of squiggled. That's alright for now until I go to remove that station. So supplies here actually doing pretty good. Average is 33,000. We probably don't need 2 more trains coming from this outpost, but it's just I kind of like to get it mined up as fast as possible, but as long as this is supplying the demand, I don't really need to. we can send other trains there. Don't have to come to this outpost. And let's kind of look at the day red circuits. We're concerned that it's dwindling, and it still is. It's down to almost 100K average. How's green circuits doing? 69K average, which is definitely down. But maybe by having iron trains routing now the way we are, that'll be better. By coming to our new outpost, they don't travel through all this junk. Those busy intersections. Hopefully, anyways. Only 2 out of 3 of these have supplies. Maybe it'd make more sense to add another train or two. Gosh, I'm down to 17 UPS right now, though. It popped up back up to 20. For some reason, it dropped for a moment. Well, I'll start at least one more. I'm going to check out solar. Doesn't look full yet. They are being made, but ever so slowly. Suppose I added speed modules to some of them, but should have been a little bit more generous. Down there, iron plate. Interesting. We do have iron plate pipe this way, or pipe belt. Need iron plate. Nope. Let's just feed you this way. Let's turn that aside a second. Active if iron plate less than, I don't know how many does it need to make something. It doesn't need a lot. Less than 10. Power, of course. These need iron plate as well. All that. Kind of do the same thing. Or maybe not. No reason that can't be backed up a space. Can be backed up a space, maybe 2. Signal on that, but I can't copy the chest too, otherwise we'll get different inputs. How many does this? 24. You know what? Let's change that to 30 then. I'd rather supply these with belts via bots. I suppose it really doesn't matter. And technically, I guess it's bots that are more UPS friendly than belts, supposedly. I suppose bots have given me more speed models. I can increase those. Okay, so I need speed models means I can have more stuff in here. Yep. Maybe we could use more steel flowing down this way. It looks backed up, but really I think I'm bringing 2 steel from the train. I wonder if I connected this, misconnected it somewhere. That's flowing. I'm pretty sure this is gonna, this middle one's only coming from these guys. So it won't keep up. We'll have to fix that. Where's this lubricant go? Doesn't seem like it has an exit there. Where was it I was having flow problems? Seemed like right around in here, but actually I already got that there. Oh, well, just do that. Alright, let's change that to probably right. Feed you into there. Yeah, that should help, but like I said, I don't think this mute channel can stay full for long. I mean, I suppose it's keeping up. So this is coming from this one. Do. Input. We'll go all across. And we can do a little bit of wrangling here. Take that one down right here. Right, so I think it's this one. No, this one has train. supply. And this one has train supply. It's this middle one that does not. So it's going to put a little bit more drain on the steel plant, but hey, check this out. No steel trains waiting. We got one of these ready to go as soon as one comes in, plus none of the others at the moment, but one here is, so yeah. That's good to see. Really good to see. Even here, even though we moved, they averaged 70,000, so it's on the up. Well, that's great news too, because we moved. I suppose we can count from over here a little easier. 8 trains. Yeah, we counted these earlier, right? 8 trains from this iron plant up there, so it should, of course, be doing better. I am curious how those iron trains are routing themselves when they come through here, really. Leaving. Okay, that's my train. I'm looking at the wrong one. Should be looking at these ones. How are these guys routing themselves? That's this train here. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Kind of a crazy idea to continue that guy up like that at an angle. I don't suppose that would match perfectly with that circle. That'd be kind of crazy, but hey, it's working. It's just a little ziggy-zaggy. This guy. Okay, one's a steel train. This guy's coming across here. Alright, kind of what I want to see. Make sure he does go up this way. Kind of like perfect routing. And it's good to see. What's this train? Is this me? Why is this train cut in half? Where's the other half of it? Did I start half a train or something? No. There's half a train sitting here. Why? 105. Train 105. Is there half a train sitting up here? Ew. Oh, I know why. Because I handcrafted 2 cargo wagons and then I never actually finished putting it together. Oh, that was great. Just great.